Hello beautiful souls, it's Karen at Soul Magic 99, and today I'm doing a series of readings about how Mars is affecting your Divine Masculine, because Mars is in retrograde until the 3rd of November. So Mars is the action planet, so a lot of things could be on hold right now and plans could be on hold. So let's have a look at the fire signs. So that's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Fiery, action orientated, passionate. So we're going to have a look at their energies right now, see how Mars retrograde is affecting them. So let's look at the energies. We have caring connections, a broken heart, happy family, all tied up, the thinking woman, deceit, envy, daughter romance, daughter spirit, and the thinking man. So we're going to clarify these messages. So the first one is caring connections. So you may be in separation or no contact, but it doesn't mean to say that your person is no longer thinking of you or caring about you at this time. I think you're very much on their mind. So let's get clarification on that. Caring connection. So we have the lovers. So definitely, you know, this is a love connection. They have love for you. They may not have declared it to you, but they have love in their heart for you. Then we have broken heart. And we have the Five of Swords. So there could have been some upset between you, some sort of conflict that hasn't been resolved, which has led to one or both of you having a broken heart. But I feel as this is a masculine reading, I feel it's him that's possibly broken his own heart actually at this time. Then we've got happy family, and we've got strength. So the masculine needs to find that strength. You know, maybe he came out of a situation before in the past where he thought he had a happy family and it broke down, and it made him fearful of love. It made him fearful that he may not want to put himself through that heartbreak. The heartbreak could be linked to that, and he could have caused a falling out with you because he was getting too emotionally involved, too caught up, and he didn't want to get hurt again. So it caused a conflict which caused you to separate. But he's working on that inner strength right now. He's working on healing his wounds. Then we've got all tied up. And we've got the King of Wands, which is appropriate because obviously the Wands is the fire sign. Okay, so this is him. He's hearing his own reading. And he's feeling all tied up. He's feeling restricted at some point because, as I said, Mars is retrograde. So somebody that is normally action orientated and is normally used to taking action, they don't feel they can. They feel tied up. They feel they cannot take that action out into the world at this time. So things might be brewing inside of them at this time. And then we have the thinking woman. And we've got Eight of Wands. So this could be the way he sees you. He could see you as somebody who's quite logical, somebody quite intelligent, and he likes that about that. Somebody who's always learning new things, and he has these passionate feelings here with the Eight of Wands. He feels he wants to move forward, but he's all tied up at this time. So there's no movement forward yet. Then we have deceit, and with the Queen of Coins. So possibly this was somebody else in his life. This could represent you, the feminine. You could be a water sign, an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Or this could represent a previous partner in his life who was deceitful to him, or he was deceitful to her in some way. Okay, so take what resonates there. Then we have envy. The devil. Yeah, very much that energy, isn't it? There could be some envy here. Maybe he envied other people that he knew in his life. Maybe he envied, you know, status that other people had achieved in their work life, possibly. Maybe he envied people, the fact that they were in stable, committed relationships, and his broke up. You know, it could represent anything, really. And then we have daughter romance. So we have Four of Cups. So, you know, he doesn't have a good view of romance because of past hurts. And he's not looking to see that there is a cup on offer. You know, he's not sure he wants to take that cup and move forward again. Let's clarify that further. Temperance. Yeah, so he needs to work on this within himself. He needs to work on these energies within himself to balance that out, to work out, you know, does he want to take that chance on love again? Does he want to move forward, or does he just want to stay on his own? And it's balancing it out, you know, those past negative experiences with hopeful experiences for the future. And then we have Daughter Spirit. And we have faith here. That's appropriate as well. So maybe this is somebody that did lose faith. Maybe they were someone that did follow a traditional religion. There's quite traditional figures in this image, or that's what it feels like to me. Maybe they were disappointed, you know, over what happened in their relationships, and they lost faith and they've lost hope. So they're going inward at this time. They're connecting again to spirit. They're receiving signs and symbols. They're getting nudged to go within, to connect to the higher self, to their intuition at this time. And then we have Thinking Man. And we have the Death card. So the Death card is about, to me, the Thinking Man is the logical side of us, the logical person. And they could also have some air in their chart, which is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is the logical part of their brain. I think they're choosing to see things from a more heart-centered space. They're trying to get out of their head and into their heart, if that makes sense. So they're trying to go forward and look at the world through their heart space rather than their logical space. Because the Death card is an ending, but it's also a new beginning. So let's get another card. So we've got the Hanging Man, yeah. So at the moment, they're just, you know, they're sort of, you know, pausing, you know, because Mars retrograde is making a lot of people pause before they take any further action forward. And then we have Justice. So, yeah, once they take that time out and, you know, pause and reflect on how they want to move forward, there will be justice. And then we have Wheel of Fortune. So the things will be turning again. Things will get moving again in their life. And we have the Emperor. So I'm going to leave it there. So the Emperor is, you know, the epitome of the Divine Masculine. So he's going to do this work on himself, and he's going to become the Divine Masculine. He's going to become that man who's more in touch with his feelings and also using his logic, his intelligence, and he's going to be balanced in all areas of his life. So that's very positive. Yeah, so we've got growth here. So he's doing that internal growth at this time. And he's going to discover a lot about himself and about this connection, I feel. And we've got the moon in this card, and we've got the new moon today that when I'm filming this. And it's a good time to make manifestation, like set out your intentions for the next lunar cycle. Then we have trickery. So this could be him, I feel, tricking himself, like deceiving himself about things and about how he felt in this connection. We've got impasse, and again we've got the moon again. So I do think he's been, you know, having to pause and reflect, to go within, to connect to his emotions at this time, as we saw that before. And yes, there is grief, you know, he's holding on to a lot of grief here, and to do with past situations, past experiences. So he's got to work on these feelings. And there could be guilt as well. There could be guilt here, the way he treated you, maybe. The way he was in his previous relationship. Maybe he wasn't, nobody's perfect. But maybe there were things he regrets, he feels guilty about. And also in this connection, I feel that there is some guilt about the way he spoke to you at times, or the way he actually treated you in general. But he's persevering at this time, okay? He's moving forward. And he's persevering in his life right now. And we have completion. So he will complete this cycle. And as I said, he will end up in that Emperor position. Okay, let's clear these cards. So where's he at the moment as well? So he's in the Yang energy right now. He's very action orientated. As we saw that he's the fire, they are action orientated. So he must be feeling quite frustrated right now because, as I said, Mars is retrograde, so he may not be able to take the action he wants to right now. But he feels that he has knowledge and skills that he would like to pass on to other people. And he wants to be that lover. He wants to be sensual, sexual, loving, seek expression with another. He wants to express his love in that way with his feminine. He could be a father, he may have children already, or it's something that he really wants for himself, to be a father in the future. And he's doing that mirror work, he's working on his self-esteem, his self-love at this time. He may not have been looking after himself, and he may have come to that realisation that he needs to start looking after himself. He may have gotten to unhealthy habits, self-neglect. He's, as I say, he's going within. Spirit are guiding him at this time. He's connecting to his intuition. His higher self is in a knowing at this time. He's becoming self-aware. As I said, he's going to become the emperor. He's going to reflect on his life choices. He needs that time out, that time alone to do this. He's going to become spiritually evolved. He's going to get into a regular spiritual practice, I feel, which will help him in the world and be mindful of his place in the world as well. So it's all very positive here. Yeah, time for healing. Got time for healing. This is his time for healing right now. Meditate and contemplate. Yeah, we saw that. He's meditating. He's contemplating on things that he's done in the past. He knows he needs to change. Adjustments are required. He knows he needs to make changes about his behaviours and the way he sees the world. And a personal issue reaches resolution. So I feel he will get clarification on what he needs to do next. Yeah, and then it'll be time to take action because we've got new moon in Aries, which is very appropriate, obviously. So at the end of this cycle, which, as I said, is the 3rd of November, the retrograde ends then. It may be time that he then takes action, okay? So yeah, he's getting in touch with his joy. He's finding his joy. What brings him joy as an individual? What is it that makes him happy in life? And he wants to attract in that abundance for himself and his life. And he's working on that. He's working on manifesting that into his life. And not just in the material sense, but in the emotional and family sense. And he knows time, time is a great healer. Time is an illusion. We only have time on earth. In the universal, time exists at once. There's no time. And he is working on living in the moment and living in the now. Yeah, so moving forward, he does want to make a commitment. I do feel it's not just with himself, although that's the first place you need to commit. I feel he does want to make a commitment with his feminine. There could have been conflict. As I said, we had the 5 of Swords. Okay, there was conflict in this connection. And maybe there's going to be travel. Maybe he needs to travel to come to see you. Or maybe you're going to travel together in the future. And to me, this always reminds me a bit of the Ace of Cups, okay, the milestone. This is about, to me, talks about self-love, finding that love for yourself within, because only then can you truly love another person. So I think he's working on that right now. And I think when he does come forward, he is going to reveal his feelings. He is going to, be open and honest with you about what's been going on with him. And he wants to embrace you. He misses holding you, kissing you, feeling you next to him. He wants to give you that beautiful, tender embrace. And he's healing his heart right now, as we said. He's healing his heart. So he needs that time and space to focus on that, to focus on his self-love right now. So that's beautiful. So now we've got some advice messages. Got holy love. So I think he's reconnecting with spirit, had a breakdown, maybe, lost faith, as I said. We saw that earlier. And maybe he's reconnecting to spirit right now and he's finding that inner peace, inner truth, which is beautiful. And healing energy, yes. So he's working on his healing right now. And with all the colour of the green here, again, it's mainly the heart chakra. I do feel Archangel Raphael is here to assist at this time. He's the healing archangel. Harmony and resolution. So once he's done this, once he's rebalanced himself, we had the Temperance card as well, didn't we? He needs to find that harmony within himself, to find that resolution moving forward. And there is a guardian angel looking over him and you in this connection, okay? So you can call on this angel at any time to assist you in your connection. And we've got the beautiful pink in this card. And again, that links into the heart to me, like the rose quartz chakra, rose quartz crystal. So those are the messages for the fire signs, divine masculine. So I hope that resonated for some of you. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you in my next video. Many blessings.